What's going on, everybody? David here. Today we're talking travel rewards credit cards. Today's credit card is the American Express Gold Card. First off, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you can get future updates on my videos. Okay, so I've done a review on this card just a couple of days ago. They just announced the Rose Gold limited edition card, which I think is pretty neat looking. But I wanted to talk about long term. So this card, you'll get a bonus to $25,000, and in some situations, if you can get a referral, you can get $50,000. I would really encourage you to see if you can get that referral. There's referral links going around the internet everywhere. So the $50,000 would really be a lot better, obviously, than $25,000. So something to look into. But is this card good for long term? Can you keep this card for years and years down the road? You have to pay a $250 annual fee, and they don't waive it for the first year, so you're going to have to pay that up front. So will you be able to get that $250 value every year? If you can get the $250 value every year, then it's worth it to keep the card. If you can't get that value, then you're probably not going to want to either get this card or keep this card. So the first thing we need to kind of lay out there is you're going to want to be a traveler. If you travel frequently, then this is definitely a card that you should consider, because a lot of the benefits are going to be focused on travelers. So just keep that in mind. So let's look at this card. The first thing that I look at when it comes to, now I'm not looking at all the benefits of the card. I just want to find out, is this a card that I can keep over time? So I will skip over some of the benefits that don't really apply to our end goal here. So the first thing here, you'll get 20% back, and that's at US restaurants. So you'll get like a statement of credit, 20% back. So that's really nice. You're only going to get that up until $100, and it'll only be the first 3 months of having the card. So this is only going to be when you first get the card. You're not going to be able to get this $100 credit every year, at least not now. I don't have it set up like that. And then you have to do this you have to enroll by January 9th of 2019. So there is a limited time for you to get this value here. Now, the next benefit, so we'll count that as $100, and that'll just be for 1 year, so you have to keep that in mind. But let's move down a little bit, and I'll show you some other benefits here. They have a dining credit. Okay, so you get a $120 dining credit. Now, the $120 dining credit is, you get a $10 statement of credit monthly. So every month you'll get $10. That's a statement of credit. Now, if you're a type of person that likes to eat at Cheesecake Factory or use Grubhub, then you can benefit from this, because you'll get $10. It's only at select restaurants. It's not at all restaurants. But when it comes to Grubhub is really good, because they'll go to a lot of different restaurants if you want to have them deliver your food to you. So you can benefit from that. So $120, if you can utilize that, then you'll get that $120 every year. The next thing here is the airline fee credit. Now, this is for incidental, so it's not going to be for booking airfare. But if you want to pay for baggage fees, or if you want to pay for entertainment on the plane, things like that, you can use this $100 credit. So we have a $100 credit and then a $120 dining credit. So that's $220 right there. Plus, if we look up here, and we're just talking for the first year, if we look up here, we do have that $100 credit that you can get for the 20% back at restaurants. So that's $320. That's for the first year. So you'll get that value out of the first year. Now, after that, the second year, you're pretty much looking at a situation where you can, if you want to use the airline credit for incidentals and the $120 dining credit, you'll get that $220 value right away. But when I say right away, I mean that's kind of an automatic that you can get every year if you can really utilize those. But what about the extra $30? Okay, so, and I'm really picky about this. I want to be able to get the complete value. I don't want to be in a situation where I am paying, even if it's $30, I still don't want to pay anything on the card every year if I'm not getting that value back. So the way that I look at this is definitely a card that gives you really good earn possibilities. So you have 4 times points on restaurants and 4 times points on supermarkets. Supermarkets is really big, because most cards won't give you 4 times points on supermarkets. So that's a really good benefit there. And then you get 3 times points on booking airfare or using amextravel.com. So if you use the card, if this is one of those cards you have to use, so if you get this card and you use it, then you can definitely benefit, and you can easily get $30 value. I mean, we're talking, you're getting 4 times points, and just to ballpark it, 4 times points, let's say you spend $1,000 in a year, $1,000 in a year on groceries. You spend that $1,000 in a year, that's 4,000 points right there. That's equivalent to, that's over $30. So bare minimum, you're going to get about 4,000 points, and you can get even more. I think the value cents is like 1.8 cent per point, something like that. So you can really get that value without spending a lot of money. And we all know how expensive it is to shop at grocery stores. Let's say you shop at a grocery store for the whole year, and you'll spend at least $1,000. Well, let's just say you use this card for $1,000 worth of groceries for that year. Well, there are your benefits right there. And that's really doable for pretty much anyone. So getting the value out of this card, you can definitely do it, but you have to use the card. Like I have some cards, I have some airline cards that I very rarely use. I have an airline card right now that I don't use at all. The only time that I will use it is for my baggage fees. So I don't have to pay, I get the free check bag. That's the only time that I'll use that card. So there are cards that we have, credit cards that we have, and let's say I'm paying an annual fee on it, but I do fly frequently on that airline, so I'm using it mainly for the baggage fees. So this is a good card. It looks like one of those cards that you would definitely keep in your wallet and have it for, you could have it for years and years down the road and benefit from the perks that it has. So I'd love to know what you guys think, so please post in the comments below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.